I am back with my ESA lens of self-esteem. ESA being my last name, EASA. E is for esteem, A is for achievements, S is for society, and the final A is for attributes and assets. These are our outside sources where we find our self-worth if we don't know that it is inherent and stems from within. Inherent worth is, I have worth because I was born, I am enough and I matter. If we don't know and believe that it comes from just from being born and it's on the inside, we look to these outside sources to fulfill ourselves, and we are always left unfulfilled. And remember, so E is for esteem, A is for achievements, S is for society, and the final A is for attributes or assets. And here's why I'm reminding you. I recently started listening to Dax Shepard's podcast, The Armchair Expert, and I have been really enjoying it. I've been listening in the past couple of weeks, so I've listened to a few of them, not a lot. I think I've only listened to like 3 or 4, and I'm really enjoying them. And here's what jumped out at me. When he interviewed, there's one, I think it might be called Stutz, like the documentary, or it might be called Philip Stutz, I'm not sure, but he talked with Philip Stutz, the therapist. These are the ones I've listened to. Anna Kendrick. Oh, this man, I think his name is like Scott Galloway. It's one of his recent ones. Could be Steve something, but I think it's Scott Galloway. And in those 3 interviews, with different verbiage, they don't use my verbiage, so I do want to point that out, with different verbiage, each conversation mentioned, well, self-esteem, self-worth. But here's how it came up. In the Stutz one, Dax was saying it, and in the Anna Kendrick one, Dax and Anna were saying it. Something along these lines. I got the brass ring. I got everything I thought I wanted, and I still wasn't happy. Going for that brass ring, which could be Hollywood, but it could also be sports, sales, it could be anything. That's achievement-based esteem. I was looking towards my achievement and why, once I got it, was I not happy or not fulfilled. You could also look at the brass ring as assets. Maybe they were talking about making it in Hollywood and being a celebrity. Maybe they were talking about making millions of dollars. I'm honestly not sure. Either one, though, are these outside sources. And here's my big kicker for you, my goal for you. Once you really start learning and embodying this lens, you're going to see it in yourself. You're going to recognize when you're looking towards those outside sources. My hope is that you will rein yourself in. Oh, I'm in achievement-based esteem right now. Oh, I'm in this right now. Scott Galloway actually, and I'm pausing right when I say achievement-based, because his mentioned how he needs too much feedback from other people. So his is society-based esteem. That's when it's, I have worth because you say I do. Achievement is I have worth because I achieve. I made it. I did it. I got it. And society-based is I have worth because you say I do, whoever the you is. So one, my hope is that you're going to start to notice it when you do it and rein yourself in. I have worth because I was born. I'm enough and I matter. And then you could ask yourself, why don't I believe that? And 2, you're going to start hearing this not everywhere you go, but you will notice it in other settings when you hear it. As if I can't turn this off. So like I said, I'm listening to these podcasts just for the enjoyment, because Dax is very good at what he does. His podcast it's just conversations, and yet he's engaging, he's easy to listen to, he's entertaining. And I think he seems to bring that out in people. Like, he's really easy to talk to, and he asks the right questions and follow-ups. He's really good. I'm not saying that as a plug. So I'm listening for entertainment just as a person. I can't turn off my therapy hat. And then I hear them talking about this stuff. I'm like, and there it is. There's this lens of self-esteem that the whole world is not talking about enough. You are not going to find your worth in your achievements. You might find it short term. Sure, it feels good in the moment, which might actually be pride, which is allowed. You're not going to find your worth. You're not going to get your worth in the approval from other people. You're not going to get your worth in the money that you're making. You're not going to get your worth in what you look like, attributes or assets. It's both. It's like either I have worth because I'm pretty or tall or short, or I have worth because I have the right car, house, boat, purse, nails. I'm chuckling because my nails, if you watch a lot of my videos, usually my nails are done and pretty, and it's driving me bonkers in the past few videos that they haven't been done. So that's been hard on me, and I'm trying to hold myself gently. Have my worth from the inside, not from the attribute of having pretty nails. So there's my struggle. So again, my hope for you is twofold. One, to recognize it when you do it, when you fall into these outside sources. And two, I really do hope that you start to notice it in other areas, because it will be the reminder to you to rein yourself back in. And then here's what I wanted to say, the plug. Head over to yourdecisiondiva.com, where you will find the handy dandy printout of all of these and all my contact information. Reach out to me. Let's work together when you notice which of these lenses you fall into, which of these outside sources you fall into, and what is keeping you there, how to get yourself back on track with your inherent worth. I have worth because I was born. Head over to yourdecisiondiva.com, because I am your decision diva. I am your queen of clarity, and I'll see you next time.